This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
Going balls out in the lumberyard. Watching the Grunion Pro Magi. Little kids got naked and had lots of sex. Don't even waste your time.
Hello and welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie, episode number 35. My name is Adam. I'm joined by Kevin. How are you, Kevin?
Doing good.
Doing good. Ryan, how are you?
I'll be doing better if I win my fantasy football game today. Trying to beat Josh Adamant.
Okay. Alright. What movie do we have you watch?
Don't Go in the Woods.
Don't Go in the Woods. This is in honor of Sinister, coming out this Friday. This is a horror movie. It also stars Vincent D'Onofrio. It doesn't star Vincent D'Onofrio. It was written and directed by Vincent D'Onofrio, who is also in Sinister. The IMDb synopsis states, a young band heads to the woods in order to focus on writing new songs. Hoping to emerge with new music that will score them their big break, they instead find themselves in the middle of a nightmare beyond comprehension. We have the trailer here, so let's give it a listen. This is Don't Go in the Woods.
3 days, guys. That's all I ask. You want a record deal? Trust me.
That's kind of creepy.
Hey, that'd make a great album cover. You should get a picture of it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, they said no phones. See, guys, we don't need booze, women, weed.
Yeah, you do. Sometimes you just have to light a fire and pray to the songwriting gods.
You guys hear that?
Cut it out, dude. It's
I'm
not
serious this time. Oh, God.
I'm out here to write.
Make it stop.
Oh, God. Alright, that's enough. You get the idea. Ryan, why don't you tell us about this movie?
Horror musical. What else do I need to say about it? It's fucking awful.
Oh, God.
I'm just gonna go right out there and say that I get the same score as Catwoman. Only it's not as bad as Catwoman, but it's almost there. In fact, I am a strong believer that Vincent D'Onofrio should be shot for making this movie.
Wow.
And I'd also like to punch every one of those fucking band members in the face because I hate all of them.
Now, I did see this movie, so I can chime in on what I thought of it, which at this point is pretty much the same as what you're thinking. It is a complete nightmare from start to finish.
Awesome.
I think,
Now,
But
when
it's not a horror nightmare, it's a bad nightmare.
yeah.
and I do have to say that when you talked about this film before, I imagined what the music sounded like, and hearing it in that trailer was worse than anything that I could have imagined.
It's emo.
It is terrible.
Yeah.
Dude, the entire movie, they just like, out of nowhere, they just start singing.
Yeah.
Like, they can be chased by weapons, and they just start singing.
Chased by weapons.
Yes. Chased by weapons, breaking into song.
Fantastic. So, Ryan, are you a fan of musicals?
No. I hate musicals, but I especially hate this movie.
Did you know that it was a musical going in?
No, in fact.
Because I'm just imagining the
Adam.
first time that they go into song.
I texted Adam when, like, halfway through. I was like, it's a fucking horror musical. I didn't even know they existed.
They don't really. I mean, maybe Rocky Horror, if you want to.
Yeah, there's a reason that they don't exist.
The only ones that I can think of are Rocky Horror and Repo, the genetic opera. And I don't like Rocky Horror. And I really hated Repo. But I really, really f***ing hated Don't Go in the Woods. It's so bad.
I also see here that this is also the same title of an 80s slasher movie.
Yeah, this...
Same title.
Don't Go in the Woods, yeah. It's from like 1981 or something.
Which makes me think, how do you not know? Like, when you go to name your film, like, how do you not just pop on IMDb real quick, type it in, see if it's already a movie?
Exactly, yeah.
Because Vincent D'Onofrio is an asshole.
So I'm checking out the 80s film, and I got a question here. In the quotes from the 80s film, there is a guy that calls a woman a bag of bitch. Is anyone called a bag of bitch in D'Onofrio's movie?
Not that I recall.
I don't think so. I don't recall that. When I saw this, I didn't know it was a musical either. And the music doesn't really hit until you're maybe, 20 minutes in?
Yeah.
Something like that. So once the music hits, you're just like, what? Because maybe the first one or two songs they play, it's while they're writing and working on their stuff. So you don't really realize. Then, once they start getting hunted and they start breaking out into song while they're being killed.
So they actually sing while they're being killed?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah,
happens.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why does that happen? First question.
Because Vincent D'Onofrio is an asshole.
Oh, that sounds awful. This just sounds like the worst movie ever.
I think I read somewhere that they're trying to make this a new subgenre called Glee horror.
That they shouldn't do that. That should not happen.
Oh, little fun fact.
I love fun facts.
The band is named Dirty Dirty.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Their name is Dirty Dirty.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
according to Wikipedia.
Oh, are they like a real band, or is that the name of their band in the movie?
Yeah, apparently they're a real band.
Well, they're terrible.
Well, here's the thing. I would hope that they're a real band because I hope that they didn't hire these people for their acting.
Yeah.
Because
yes.
the acting is god awful. It is, and it's the most simple horror movie concept ever. Like if you took out the singing, it would be the most boring ass generic horror movie. The whole movie obviously takes place in the woods, and it's just a random killer going after them for no reason. Like it's
Fantastic.
It's so awful.
Every time they sing, it sounds like they're in a fucking recording studio while they're dying. I don't understand.
Do they at least die creatively?
No,
No. I don't know.
no, they just.
What was the best one, Ryan? What was your favorite one?
Probably there's a point where a guy and a girl were in a sleeping bag, and some dude just walks up and zips it completely shut. And they're cool with it. They don't try to get out. They don't yell for help. They just lay there. And he closes it and beats the sleeping bag with a sledgehammer. Which also, I kind of wanted to beat myself with a sledgehammer. What?
You know, to zip yourself closed in a sleeping bag and beat yourself with a sledgehammer. It's
Yes.
like an uncool version. There was I don't remember which one. There's a Friday the 13th where there's a bunch of kids sleeping and a kid's in a sleeping bag, and Jason does that. He zips him up, but instead of beating him with a sledgehammer, he picks up the person in the sleeping bag and bashes him into a tree. Swings him into a tree. That was much cooler to watch.
Now, why they're getting beat up in the sleeping bag? Are they singing? Is it like a duet time?
No, I think I sing right before that.
So is that what it is? Like, you have to sit through their terrible music before they're murdered?
Yeah, sort of. Like, I can lay in my head right now. 2 or 3 people die immediately after singing a song, or literally while they're singing, they die.
Oh my god, this sounds like a nightmare.
It is so awful.
I mean, we do have a well-documented hate of musicals. And this just sounds like the worst one ever.
I think it was for me because I really like horror movies, and I feel like this is just a huge step back. And fortunately, I don't think that this is any kind of trend that's going to catch on. So I'm thinking that we're probably not going to see a whole lot of movies like this. But
I hope not.
There was nothing original about it, and they were. That was one of the most frustrating things, that they were trying to be different and original, but nothing. No, like the music itself was fucking horrible. Like,
yeah, it sounds just god awful.
It's the most generic emo crap that you can think of.
It sounds awful.
It is awful. Let's go back to Vincent D'Onofrio. We all know Vincent D'Onofrio is an actor, but
Stick to fucking Law. What is he on Law and Order?
Well, that's not on anymore, but he was, yeah.
Well, then when that went off there, he should have went off there permanently.
I think Vincent D'Onofrio has a very, he must have a very strange mind.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he seems to always, he was just in the movie we talked about, Chained, the Jennifer Lynch movie, and he played a real gross, nasty, awful person in that. And this Don't Go in the Woods, this is his first feature film that he wrote and directed. So...
Not starting off good.
No. I think he should probably just stick with acting. I do like the guy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he is amazing in Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that was like one of his earliest roles, too.
Yeah.
But, man, Don't Go in the Woods. Don't Go in the Woods. Holy shit.
You know what? At the beginning of the movie, there's like a title screen. It says, "Play this film loud." I thought maybe it was a production company or something like that. Forget playing it loud. You should not play it at all.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you didn't like it. It sounds like it really made you angry.
I didn't like it. I hated it.
How many times did you watch it?
Once.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this is the type of movie that he doesn't have to watch several times to understand. It's a pretty damn simple movie.
It sounds terrible. It saddens me that it exists. Really.
Yeah, it
sounds like it just ruined Ryan's day. Like, he's gonna be angry for like 2 days, 2 or 3 days.
You ruined my fucking week. This movie sucks. I was so happy because I pre-ordered an iPhone. I got a FIFA, and then this shit.
Oh, it just brings you down, huh?
Is that why you couldn't go see Looper with me? Because you're just so pissed off because of this movie. I love how it rained on your parade of iPhone and FIFA and just ruined everything.
This was actually one of the very first reviews that we wrote for Film Pulse. It was, I think, maybe like the first or second review. I know that it was one of the very early ones, and I gave it a 2 out of 10. and you can read my review. It's on the site. On Rotten Tomatoes, this got a 13%, and on the Metacritic score is a 29 out of 100.
Nice.
So, not a lot of people like this one, and I thought it was awful. Might be one of the worst movies I've seen this year.
Awesome.
This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, period.
Yeah, it's I've seen a lot of garbage in my day, but this one's it's up there. All right, well, do you want to add anything else before we give you your drum roll?
Don't watch this. If you watch this,
Here we go.
again, I will punch you in the face.
Here we go.
It will happen.
Here we go.
If you buy it, beware that my fist is soon falling into your face.
And I mean, I don't know. The movie that we picked this for, Sinister, I don't know if that's going to be any good, but it looks like it is a million times better than this.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you...
Didn't the guy from Insidious, or the guy that made Insidious,
I don't think so. Maybe like produced it or something. I think it looks pretty cool, but all right, let's give you your drum roll. Ryan, what do you give Don't Go in the Woods?
1.
That's a 1 out of 10. Oh boy. And what did you give Catwoman? Did you give that a half, or did you give it a 1?
I only give it a half because that's the least I could get.
Right.
Like I said, it deserves the little sliver of the heart.
That's right. Okay, that's a 1 out of 10 for Don't Go in the Woods. It's pretty much just a bucket of crap. It's
Fucking bullshit.
it appeals. I don't know if I said this in my review, but it pretty much alienates people that like horror movies and people that like musicals. It's awful as both. Put them together and it's even more terrible.
Yeah, to me, it sounds like the worst thing that I could ever imagine of a movie.
Yeah, it's pretty...
And then being worse than that.
Pretty god-awful. It fails on every single level. There's literally nothing to like about this movie at all.
Again, Vincent D'Onofrio, you're a dickhead. I can't stress that enough.
Oh, right. Well, I think that wraps it up.
I just can't wait until someone wants to box Ryan.
Yeah, that's what we should do. We should talk to the guys at Fantastic Fest. And get.
I'm waiting for a challenge.
Well, as long as it's not Joe Swanberg that wants to fight you, it should be all right. Because apparently Swanberg would just beat your ass. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up.
All right.
For all the latest film news and reviews, visit us at filmpulse.net, and we want to hear your feedback. Send us an email at feedback@filmpulse.net or call our voicemail line at 850-391-6071. Also, please take a minute to rate us on iTunes. We appreciate that very much. And hit the donate buttons in the show notes. We appreciate that even more. filmpulse.net. My name is Adam.
And I'm Kevin. I like how you said that so calmly.
And we will see you next Monday. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but stay tuned.
See you later.
Here to see the sun explode in the sky. Way up high. It was worth a try.
Or things
This
that we didn't
movie-
like. Yeah, that can
This
be one of them.
movie is regrettable every year.